Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. And just so you guys know, I now have a new Patreon page. You could follow me at patreon.com/daytradingfearless. And this is where I have a portfolio and stock market education videos that I'm uploading and things like that. So check it out for more information. But as always, let's jump right into it. This is the weekly watch list for November 9th, 2020. Woo! Well, November 3rd has come and gone, and there still isn't a president. That has been confirmed as of this video. Everything is still the votes are still being counted, and pretty much it's a complete mess out there. Trump and all those guys are talking about how it's there's fraud. You have the Republicans just sit back, relax, nothing to see here. We won. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Also, I think me personally, I really don't care. I mean, of course I care who the president is, but it looks like it's leaning to Biden. Okay. But as long as the Republicans hold the Senate, I think everything will be gridlock. Okay, over the next few couple years, right? But if the Republicans win everything, the House, the Senate, and the presidency, which could happen because there's a couple of Republican Senate seats up, then that could change a lot of stuff for this stock market, right? Does this W kind of reverse and go back down, right? Potential capital gains taxes, estate or transaction taxes. So all those different types of taxes being implemented, does that hurt businesses in the economy while they're also pumping stimulus in? So maybe it falls and it goes back up longer term. I have no clue, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully by the end of this weekend or week, we should have a little clearer picture so we could kind of start to really understand what the market looks like. So let's jump into the market. Everybody, I think, was expecting a major sell-off potentially. Yeah, it didn't do it. I've been saying for the last few weeks we're going to have volatility. Down, up, intradays, big moves. But this, to me, looks like a potential W pattern forming, right? Which is a W for winner, which usually continuation to the upside. Okay, so this chart actually looks bullish to me. You could almost look back and say, hey, kind of broke out, right? Make new highs, pull back, test, pull back, break through, kind of bounce around W, and then let's see where this would take us, and grab our Fibonacci extension tool from the low to the high back up. These are the levels I'd be looking for. Is I'm going to be leaning long into this market. Just looks bullish to me. Bigger picture, I'm talking real big picture, inverse, head and shoulders, right? You could say this is the neckline, kind of right here, break out and go and kind of proceed higher, right? So probably looking at the 3680 level, 3820, and then almost a 3968, so almost 4,000. But who knows? Maybe we just go sideways when we look at the market profile. Kind of, we have excess, but now because we keep coming back up here, I'm going to be leaning to the long side unless there's some type of news or something like that bearing. So keep it simple. Draw your trend lines, right? Let's just grab a channel, go here. Before we went here, right? But now because we made a new low, now we're breaking out. go here, here. This is what we're playing with. So probably looking for more upside. The market feels bullish, and again, whoever wins, Trump or Biden, there's probably going to be stimulus coming in. So SPY, again, we kind of had this, right? This is what we drew. We could probably still leave this trend line, okay? But this guy, let's remove and let's redraw this to go like this, from there to there, and this is now kind of what we're looking at, but our first and then our second resistance. But same thing with SPY. SPY looks bullish, probably more upside, but we will see. Now, Bitcoin / BTC. If you've been watching these for a while, we haven't spoken about it, but Bitcoin finally broke out, and these were some levels I've been calling for on the bigger picture of Bitcoin, right? Inverse head and shoulders, right? And then pull back to the neckline and then off to the races. So let's clean this up. Came right up from this breakout, right? From this just leg of the move, right to the 127, right to the 1618. Maybe we do a little back and fill and then work our way up to that 1786. I told you guys I was buying a Bitcoin down here around the 10 and 11,000 move. This is when I flipped out my gold, when gold was at let's go just GLD. Okay, if you guys remember, and it's all documented in my videos, I actually sold my gold up here, okay, on this day, and then popped one more, and I was looking to be a buyer down here, but gold, bull flag, breaking out. Now, what's interesting is how gold is breaking out along with Bitcoin, along with the stock market. So something kind of interesting going on, but like I said, I sold my gold and my silver here and rolled those profits into Bitcoin, and now I'm up almost 50% on my Bitcoin. So it's kind of crazy what's going on there. So I think I have like a 10,700 cost basis, and we're now almost 16,000 on Bitcoin. So next, let's look at crude oil. Interesting with a crude oil bounce, but kind of lower highs, right? Lower lows, came down. Okay, early this week, came down to 33.66 levels, and then a bounce, which was our lower trend line I told you guys to watch for. Kind of bounce off that. X marks the spot, bounce. Oil, sideways action, really nothing. AAPL, Apple, interesting what's going on with Apple right here. You could kind of start to draw something maybe more along the lines of this, and maybe a bigger bear flag, if that makes sense. I still want to see this 95 level, which I'm chomping at the bit for, but we will see what happens with Apple. But we're kind of right in the middle of the channel, so we will see. And then let's take a look at Tesla real quick. Same thing. Markets making new highs. Tesla, Apple, Amazon, they're all kind of lagging, right? Really nothing going on. They're not making new highs. So interesting. So it kind of looks like tech and all that's kind of behind. NQ, right? We're almost back near the highs on NQ. Okay, NASDAQ, but again, we'll see. We'll see what happens with all this. So this coming week, I want to lean bullish, but I think we might have a pullback. I think it's very news related for another week or two, and then we'll start to get a little more clarity, hopefully, on what the next maybe a couple of years looks like with the president and all that. So make sure you check out my Patreon page. That's where I buy stocks, stock dividend, or dividend stocks too for swing and long-term trades, and do some options and things like that. So until next time, we'll talk to you soon, and thank you for watching as always. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye.